So our solution, we call it the Bahamut solution because Project Bahamut was our internal designation for Final Fantasy Tactics Rebirth, is we're going to use a combination of these alternative systems, primarily the item-based system and the fill fix. So we've changed all of the speed growth values to 255. This results in an average speed increase from 6 to 8 from level 1 to 99, rather than a speed value of increase of 6 to 11 like it is in the normal game. The side effect of this is it should make all the late game spells and abilities a little better because they'll be a little faster in relation to all the characters. We've also altered speed improving items. Because we've basically condensed the speed variation in the game, stuff like thief hats and flash hats would become unbelievably good. You know, thief hats add +2 speed, flash hats add a speed and I believe a magic attack. If we left those unchanged, those would be even better than they currently are. And in vanilla tactics, those are no-brainers. If you can take those items, you take those items. So what we had to do is we had to nerf some of those high-end items. Thief hats only give you 1 speed, flash hats don't give you any speed anymore. But using this part of the system, the like item-based kind of alternative system, we could make daggers significantly better. They were awful in the main game, but now we can make them a little better by having them give speed. So now if you carry around a dagger, you're a little faster, which makes a little sense. Carrying around a dagger rather than a sword should make you able to move around faster, take actions quicker. We've also tweaked classes' speed multipliers into 3 tiers. This is also part of the fill fix. Basically, we have slow classes, which include summoners. We have average classes, which are most of the classes in the game. And then we have fast classes, which are ninjas and thieves. So it doesn't matter. There's not a whole lot of speed variation except between those tiers. So let's say wizards and monks don't have a are about the same in speed. But ninjas are faster than all the other ninjas and thieves are faster than all the other classes. And summoners are slower than all the other classes. We also went to tweak the monster speed growth multipliers. We created 3 separate tiers for them, but their tiers are always a little higher than the normal speed tiers. Now this is because monsters don't have access to speed increasing items. They don't have access to such a large amount of skills. They can't cast haste, slow, stop, anything like that. So it's important that their base speed, their natural speed, is a little higher to kind of like balance out all the advantages a player has. We've also made a separate speed growth and multipliers for the Zodiac monsters to increase their difficulty a little. And here's a graph here at the end. The calculations were done by our friend Tony Rice. He did an excellent job. He's a PhD student at NC State in material science. Obviously, you can see here at the bottom, we've got, or on the right-hand side here, we've got 88, 102, 116. Those are speed multipliers, with blue being the slowest, red being average speed, and triangle being the fast classes like thieves and ninjas. And then slow, medium, fast responds to the curves by the monsters, and then hacks refers to zodiacs. If I'm explaining the graph, on the x-axis, from 1 to 99 are the levels. On your y-axis, you have 0 to 14 for speed. Now you can see that in general, the slowest monsters, which are is a purple line here. I'll get my mouse out and show you the purple line right here. The slowest monsters have approximately the same speed as the fastest human class, which is going to be the green right here in the background. So they're pretty similar. They start off a little faster at the lower levels, but then even out a little more later. And then all the rest of the monsters are all faster than all of the human-based classes. And the Zodiac monsters kind of have an extra up here at the end. So that's just graphically showing you how it's done. We thought the solution worked out pretty well, and we've been happy with it so far. We haven't noticed a whole lot of balance issues, and everything works out pretty well. If you have any questions, feel free to post in the comments section, or you can email me from the Nexus-Studios website, anything like that. And I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Hope you learned something if you were looking to, and if you weren't, I know this is pretty dry stuff for you guys who aren't dedicated modders in Final Fantasy Tactics, but I feel this is a pretty good system, and maybe another system that some of the other modders out there in the Tactics community could look at. But thanks for watching this presentation. This is Paul Street from Nexus-Studios signing off.